Welcome back. In this video, we'll just understand about fuzzy matching and how do we use it into Power BI basically. So most of us have struggled with messy data when names doesn't match exactly. So this is where fuzzy matching comes into picture. In this video, we are going to explore how you can intelligently match imperfect data, whether it's customer names, product list, or addresses, using fuzzy logic techniques. So imagine you're analyzing customer data, okay, and we find this for example, there's a person named Rahul Sharma, and then we'll have like Rahul is R Sharma or Rahul like RAHOOL Sharma, okay. So now tell, are these different people or the same person? This is exactly where most data analysis fails. So here we are going deep diving into fuzzy matching, a powerful technique that helps you match the messy, inconsistent real world data with intelligence. So basically, what is fuzzy matching? Fuzzy matching is not about exact equality, it's about similarity. Instead of asking, are these two values identical? We ask, how similar are these values? So, for an example, so if let's take an example, if you have Amazon Private Limited, like Amazon PVT, the short form, and LTD Limited, and we'll have like Amazon Private Limited in the full sentence. So, is this the exact match? No. Like fuzzy match, it will give like a yes, high similarity. So fuzzy matching assigns a similarity score usually between 0 and 100. So fuzzy matching is a technique used to find similarities between two text values even when they're not exactly identical. Traditional method would fail here, but fuzzy matching assigns a similarity score and identifies them as a probable match. This is extremely useful in real world datasets where typos, abbreviations, and inconsistencies are very common. So, similarity score usually between like 0 to 100, 0 and 100. So, like 100 is a perfect match, 80%, 80 plus is strong match, 50 to 70 it's kind of a possible match, and below 50 it's a weak match. This scoring systems helps us make intelligent decisions instead of rigid comparison. So here you can just see, understand, like it's an unstructured data here, and there will be typographical errors and substitutions. So you see, it's like Astrophis and the SAP, like it's apple, like but it's four ppl 3s banana. So exchanges contents here, like favorite fruit is banana, blueberries are simply the best, and strawberries. So embedded sentences would look something like this, like my favorite fruit by far is apples, and I simply love. So now let's understand why fuzzy matching is important. In real world data, we often face issues like spelling mistakes, different naming formats, missing or extra characters, abbreviations. For example, like Mumbai versus the Bombay. Without fuzzy matching, this would be treated as completely different values. This leads to duplicate records, poor analysis, and incorrect insights. Fuzzy matching helps solve this by identifying patterns and similarities. Let's talk about the real world problems. In real data sets, data is never clean. You'll see like typographic errors. For example, if we say, like, give us an example, say a company name is such like Infosys, the spelling is like INFOSYS, but sometimes it can be info, like in INFOSIS. So like case issues like Mumbai, like capital and small, so that, and then the spacing issues that can also happen, abbreviations, okay. Now imagine merging two data sets with thousands of such inconsistencies, and without fuzzy matching, we'll get duplicates, wrong joins, broken dashboards, misleading insights. This is why companies invest heavily in data cleaning, because bad data leads to bad decisions. So let's break down how fuzzy matching basically works behind the scenes. It uses algorithms, okay, like cosine similarity, checkout similarity. These algorithms calculate how many changes are needed to convert one string into another. For example, if only one or two characters differ, the similarity score will be high. In tools like Power BI or Python, we can assign thresholds. For example, anything above 18% similarities is considered a match. This gives us flexibility and control over matching accuracy. Now let's understand what happens behind the scenes. Fuzzy matching uses string comparison algorithms. The most common one is Levenshtein distance. It measures how many edits are required to convert one word into another. For example, data, and we have like a date. Only one letter change, that's a high similarity. Another methods are like Jacquard similarity. It compares common elements between two sets of words. Cosine similarities used in NLP compares text as vectors. This algorithm generates a similarity score which we use to decide the matches. Fuzzy matching is used Fuzzy matching is used in many real world scenarios such as customer data deduplication, matching vendors or supplier names, data cleaning before analysis, search engines, and recommendation systems. So, to use fuzzy matching into Power BI, in Power Query, when you merge two tables, you see an option using fuzzy matching. Once enabled, you can configure similarity threshold, ignore the case, match by combining the text bar transformation tables. So, for real world use cases like it fuzzy matching is a game changer because it helps the customer deduplication, vendor matching, data migration, search optimization, fraud detection. So to conclude, like matching helps match imperfect data. It improves data quality and accuracy. It is essential for real world analytics and it can be easily implemented using tools like Power BI and Python. If you are working with messy data sets, this is not optional, it's a must have skill. So hope you guys have understood this video. Thanks for watching.